This is the old gymnasium in Avard, Oklahoma. There used to be several businesses in it, but now there's only one. Vina Ray's Grill and Graze, a cafe. Nan Wheatley owns the cafe, and you can get a superior chicken dinner here, complete with homemade biscuits. But this story isn't about food, it's a ghost story. It's said that ghosts roam the hall and the rooms after dark in the old Avard gym. Nan didn't believe the stories at first.
No, I never thought about it until my mother seen the apparition.
That incident seemed to open a floodgate, or in this case, perhaps a portal to another world.
Someone threw a sponge at me. My meat was rearranged in the freezer. I've never had that happen before. They've always been, docile. They don't mess with anything.
When we first opened up, it wasn't too long. I came out front and there was tables sitting here, different tables. But anyway, there was a lady sitting here and she was wearing a green dress. And I turned around to get the ticket book and looked back and she was gone.
Ann Reynolds was the wife of an Avard coach. She was murdered not far from here in 1956 and her body burned in her car.
Come on, you guys. Ann, are you in here?
Does she haunt the old gym where her husband worked? Libby, who lives nearby, is curious about the gym and the ghosts. She began snapping digital photos at random around the gym, and some amazing things have appeared in her pictures, and some of those taken by others. Mysterious orbs appear to float in midair, but disappear in pictures taken just a second later. Libby snapped 2 of them floating above my head, but they disappeared from the picture taken just afterwards. This picture that Nan took appears to show a cloud of something. Ectoplasm, maybe, floating near the ceiling. And who is this shadowy figure in a picture that Nan took outside a deserted house nearby? It might be a violent spirit that paranormal investigators called Isaac. He paid her a memorable visit.
Isaac was this great big guy that got a hold of me as I was leaving one night and threw me down the end of the hall. And I couldn't explain it and I didn't know what was going on. But one of the psychics that was here, she described him to a T. I mean, when she described him, I could still feel his hands on my shoulders.
Isaac was banished from the gym to this old house by a paranormal investigator. There's no doubt that the gym is a spooky place at night. The old, dark rooms invite the shivers. Just after photographer Tommy Evans took this shot of one of the rooms, we were startled by a loud thump from somewhere in the corner. Now, some people might have investigated. Me? I ran.
All right, I'm out.
No ghost busting from me. It's easy to write off the noises and the creepy occurrences to overactive imaginations at night in an old building when you're alone. But a very strange thing involving one of these draft blockers happened in broad daylight with many witnesses.
And he hollers at me. He said, "Is this one of your ghosts?" And I turned around and looked at him, and he's back here in this chair like this, and I mean his eyeballs are this huge, and that thing is rolled to his chair and stopped. And there was other people in here that just sat there and they just watched it.
Well, that's the story, and whether or not you believe it, a lot of people do believe that the old gymnasium here in Avard is home to spirits, haunted, so to speak. Well, why here? Why not? But it's a great story from haunted Oklahoma. In Avard, I'm Ron Stahl.